Hey everyone, it's Megan from Gingerbread Mama, and today I'm going to be talking about teaching our kids to be picky about their relationships. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for coming and checking out my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit that bell so that you can get notifications of my new videos every time they come out. I put out new videos 3 times a week, Sunday, Tuesday, and Friday, so be sure to check those out. Today I want to talk about teaching our kids to be picky with their relationships. Now, you might be wondering what I mean by that. What I mean by that is, things were kind of different when I was a teenager and first learning about relationships and boyfriends and stuff like that. So I was clueless as to how any of that worked and what I should be expecting. And so what I expected is what I saw in my own family. And that wasn't always necessarily a healthy dynamic. I'm not saying that I don't appreciate my parents and the way that they raised me. I think they did a great job, but sometimes when we're having a hard time in our own relationship, it's hard to teach our kids what a healthy relationship looks like. So my views may have been skewed. A lot of that may have been because of TV or because of older friends that I had and what they were going through, from my siblings because they were both older than me and what they may have been going through. So my view of what was a healthy relationship wasn't really clear. I really didn't know what to expect or what to want from a relationship. All I really wanted was somebody that was going to love me, and I didn't really even know what that meant. And I don't think anyone as a teenager really does. But I decided that as a parent, I want to be able to make those things clear for my kids. And as they start to get older and get to the point, my oldest is soon going to be to the point where he is in relationships, and he's got a little girlfriend now, but as those things get to the point where they're actually serious, we need to teach our kids to be picky with relationships. And I say this because I think we've come to an age where in this society that we live right now, it's pretty much whatever feels good at the moment. We're very much an instantaneous society anymore, and we just want instant gratification. We just want whatever feels good right now. I think that it is the reason for a lot of different issues and problems we have right now in society. And teaching our kids in a society like this that they need to know maybe not necessarily what they want from a person or what they want from a relationship, maybe not necessarily, oh, well, I want to be married by 25 and have kids, and they don't need to know all of those things. Obviously, they're still figuring out a lot. But it is good for them to sit down and actually think, well, I want someone who will respect me. I want someone who I can respect. I want someone who doesn't smoke or drink. I want someone who values the same things that I value. And I feel like if we don't make a conscious effort to bring these things up to our kids, they may not really realize them. I know I, as a teenager, did not realize them, and I went by what felt good. And I really wasn't thinking about anything but right now. And we need to teach our kids just a little bit of thinking ahead, maybe not to the far future, but, at least till tomorrow or the next day, a month from now. So we need to teach them that maybe it's good to know what we are willing to put ourselves into in a situation. Do we want someone who's partying all the time? Do we want someone who is really hitting the books a lot and encouraging us? Those are the type of things that we need to talk to about with our kids. My words, it's been a long day. We need to talk to our kids about these things and kind of just make them conscious about it, because I think we live too unconsciously sometimes, and we just kind of float through life and just exist, and we need to teach them to kind of be a little more knowledgeable about what they want in their life, what they value, not only with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but with their friendships. Do you want somebody in your life that's going to constantly be using you or putting you down? No, you don't want that. And sometimes I think our kids are willing to just take that because they want to feel included, they want to feel liked. And especially in a social media society like we have now, everything is about who likes what, who's following who. And to kind of bring things back down to earth, we need to teach them that it's not necessarily about who likes us or how many followers we have on Instagram, but it's more about how people treat us and how we treat people. Just as much as we need to teach them to be picky about who they allow in their life, we need to teach them how to be a good friend and how to be a good partner. And I guess sometimes we think that people will just automatically know that somehow, and maybe that's why I was in a lot of really bad relationships in my life, because I didn't really know what to expect, and I don't blame that on my parents at all. But maybe if I had sat down with myself and said, what do I deserve? Maybe I would have not put up with the things that I put up with, and I could have found myself faster, enjoyed what I like more than just whatever it is that the boy that I'm interested in the time is doing or is interested in. So just some food for thought. If you have any opinions on this, or you want to put in maybe a suggestion as I move forward, or as anyone moves forward with raising soon-to-be teenagers, or maybe you have a teenager, tell me what you think about this. Tell me if you do anything now to encourage them to be a good person to others, or to expect good things from other people. Comment below and tell me what it is that you are doing to help your child have great relationships with the people around them. Just remember, there's no such thing as a cookie cutter life. Good night.